Alright guys, welcome back to another Roblox Let's Play. Today we are running the GT3 mod on the track Road America. So, this is going to be a lethal one. We're looking at a strength of field of around 2.5k iRating. I like this track and I like this car, but I've never done a GT3 race before here. Ever. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because, you know, I'm kind of getting, you know, my feet are kind of growing into the shoes that are GT3. But let's see how we do here. We qualified in P11, which, not good, not bad. We're in the middle of the pack. We're going to be getting away in about 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's send it. Guys, hope you're all having a splendid day. Let me know how your day's going down below. Whew. Let's rock and roll. Coming into turn 1 now. Things look fairly safe. We're going to brake a little bit early. Oh, okay. Could have broke a little bit earlier, but hey, no one's dead in the car, but the car ahead's none the wiser. I'm sure you had a little squeaky bum moment for sure, though. Let's just dispatch this guy who tried to go around the outside of turn 2 on me. Not cool. Not cool, car. Let me just lower down my... there we go, perfect. Oh, these guys are going to bounce back on the track. No! A little bit wide, but let's just get that outside speed to work for us, not against us. I did just readjust my brakes just before the race because they weren't sensitive enough. I was having to push a little bit too hard to get up to my peak braking, so there's just a little adjustment period now, but hey, no worse than the guys that just got yeeted behind us. So, shout out to everyone who's been giving me excellent GT3 tips. The GT3 community on iRacing is just splendid, is the word. Y'all are just goats. So I keep seeing this reoccurring theme in the comments that I need to really like look after the tires in a very, very sensual way. Like major watch on the braking, watch on the accelerator. Now it's hard to not get into ABS and traction control sometimes, but just keeping that in mind, that kind of minding the tires of the car can really play into your hands if you want nice consistent speed over the course of a race or even over the course of a lap, from what you guys have been telling me. So yeah, y'all are legends for giving me them tips. Oh, this corner I find so hard with the trail braking. If there's any corner that's going to teach you how to trail brake properly, it's back there. Look at the hesitation in that little trace down there. Yeah, that corner is going to really teach you. Up in a P10 so far. We did lose 2 cars, so that was kind of neat. Don't worry, man, I'm not insane. I'm not going to send it on you that hard. In 4th gear, just looking after those rear tires, feeding them chocolates, wine, taking petals off a rose and just throwing them at them. It's like, no, guys, just work for me, not against me. Shout out to all the new subs, by the way. You guys are legends. You know, I've been saying that quite a lot recently. It's not like I'm just saying it. I actually mean it. The channel has been growing quite a lot recently, and it's nice to see so many new names down below, so that's really, really cool. So shout out to all the new subs, and if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll send you a pint of Guinness in the post in an envelope. Can't send glass in the envelope as we dispatch of Monsieur Pierre. I don't know if he's French. I know a lot of French guys' names that are Pierre, not just Mr. Gasly, so he's been dispatched of. The GT3s are quite a challenge. I'm still challenged by them, mentally and physically. Take that whatever way you want. But yeah, it's they demand you to really drive the car. You know, it's you versus the track. You know, everyone else is doing their thing too, but if you get over fixated on someone, you're dead. You're dead. We're all out here just doing our thing, trying to extract the most performance from within and from the car, which is so much fun. In Formula, it's a bit different. It's like a sprint, you know, but and if you run too fast, you'll sprain your ankle and you're dead. Like in Formula, that's what happens. Like the car just falls off the rails. It's like a train on tracks, whereas this is like, I don't know, a car on ice. But everyone's on ice, so it doesn't matter, you know? You just got to manage it and do your best with the car. Just if it means underdriving on entry, so you can just improve your exit. Like, look at that. I just took it so easy on braking there and improved on the exit. So slow in, fast out really does work with this car. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So there's like a thing going on here, you know? If you like the video, I might be able to catch this, guys. I'm only joking. Only like it if you like it, boys. Turn 1 in Road America, when you nail it for the first time and your muscles are just like, oh, it's so much fun. Same with this corner too. This corner becomes a lot more safer. What can happen on that corner, I've noticed mainly in Formula, I assume it's the same in GT3, is that when you over push that corner, i.e. by either taking too much on the outside, you get an off track, but taking too much on the inside, sometimes it can be tempting to take that grass back there. Same on the last corner. Don't. You will get yeeted off the track. Ah, we did a thing. We did a horrendous thing. This guy's going for a move, is he? Oh no, he's just having a little gluck. A gluck up the inside. We're in P9 at the moment. Eyeballing a top 10 finish for this race, but as we both know, these sprint races, they go by like that. But a lot can happen. I did the thing again. I don't even have to look at my brake trace. Sometimes I apply the pressure and then I apply more pressure. So as I said, it's a mentally challenging car. Oop, we used a bit of grass for rotation there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Still in a bit of draft here, which is cool. I don't want to kind of slip away from anyone's draft. It's just us versus the track, boys. Racing with the lovely paint by Tappert 0419 Designs. Link in the description if you're interested in a paint by him. He really makes some splendid paints. A little bit of oversteer on exit there, not too keen on that. Bit of a lift here. I don't think that guy lifted. But you can go for an off track and it doesn't affect, it doesn't give you a slowdown, so that's kind of nice. We're going to get a nice exit on this dude here. At point 1, I'm sure we're going to have some nice draft. A bit of draft going up the hill is always amazing with these super heavy cars. The draft does nothing in these cars. Oh, come on. Look. Let's just do our own thing here. Let's line ourselves up. We'll see what we can do on the exit of this corner up here. We'll go for a move though. We're not hanging around. Brake nice and early. Let's nail our apex on the power. Can't see where we're going. No off track. We're good. Surely we're at less than a tenth of a second here. Come on, draft. Come on. This guy gonna leave the space. Just about, huh? No way he's gonna... Yeah. That would have been a bit sus to go around the outside of. You gotta know your limits. Know when to hold them. Oh, he did a little bit of jankiness there. So did I. Look at my brake trace, guys. Help me. If you've ever suffered from that and cured it, let me know. What is the cure for that? Practice, actually. Sorry. I jump between a lot of series, so I get myself up to a decent standard where I'm safe enough to drive and drive semi-quick to a standard that I'm not disappointed by, and I jump out, so I guess I need to know how to do more effective practice. If any of you guys are watching, let me know how you guys do effective practice. For those of you that take it semi-seriously as a sport and hobby, like what's your practice routine? Do you do 40 minutes? Do you empty the tank? Do you check telemetry? And if you do check telemetry, what's your first go-tos? I'm very curious to know. So one day I can smoke you too on the track. The late downshift on the last corner is really helping. I like that. If I can get past this guy, I can leave him. So far we seem to be in a decent position. We're surrounded by people that are much higher iRating than us, I guess, in the relative field. This guy knows our move. He just stays on the inside up here and then forces us around the outside of the corner. A bit messy, but not the worst. Ah, come on, I lifted and all and I did the little wiggle to not get the off track, and we got the off track. Vile. We have lost 5/10 though, buddy. I'm sure we can catch up though. Oh, we got a bit of fighting going on up here. Amazing. Right. Mr. P9 or P8. We're friends again. Get up here. Let's get to work. I touched the grass. Don't touch that. Dun, dun. Hey, don't touch that. Dun, dun, dun. See you later. You snooze, you lose. That worked out quite well, didn't it, boys? Kind of get a vamos. Feeling kind of vamos might delete later. X. That's actually in the back of one of my cars, an iRacing on the Porsche pickup. Feeling kind of vamos might delete later. I'm going to trademark that. If you ever hear anyone else say that, just say you're a fool. It's only one man kind of feeling vamos and possibly deleting later, and that's that Jackzer fella. Woo. That corner's very... Maybe I was too aggressive on the throttle. Ooh, we turned in a little early there. Really close to the grass on that one. You know, one thing I find very interesting about the GT3 cars is because, like, look at my deltas. Like, you gain 0.0 on people. Like in Formula, you could gain 5/10 on someone of very similar skill level. In this, sometimes you don't gain or lose anything, apart from if someone has a major disaster. So you can see I gained 2.5 on the second, 2.5 seconds on the car behind me because of his little playing in the sand incident. But that means that using the whole track with a car like this is like imperative. That wasn't an off track. That wasn't an off track. But yeah, using the whole track is like every centimeter you take, the faster you can go. It's crucial in these cars to use all the track. Especially here. You can really open up the corner here as this guy sees an opportunity forming. Is he going to go for it? He has him under pressure. Show the nose. Yup. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Go on. Push, 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 push. Bit of a lift here. We're going to check up, I think. Yeah, we did. I could have went for a dive there, but it just would have messed with this flow. We got a nice flow at the moment. Yeah, dog. We got the flow. Yeah, dog. That's nice. If anyone just got that reference, let me know down below. I'll tell you though, there's this guy on TikTok or something, or Instagram, he makes reels. He goes around checking public taps to see if they've got the flow. And if he turns on the tap and it's got the flow, he goes, yeah dog, we got the flow. Yeah dog, that's nice. But when he says nice, he kind of hunkers down and does a front kick. That's hilarious. Like, dude's like living in the year 3000 with those moves. And then if it doesn't work, he's like, no dog, no flow, no dog, that's not nice. And he does a little kick, which is pretty funny. Oh, rears are feeling kind of glonky. Oh, nice. Getting back in his draft won't save you, mi amigo. It will not save you. Go away. He really should have jumped back in this guy's draft. That was his last chance. Thank you, buddy. Gracias. Legend. What a legend in P6. Alright, we kind of had to say a little hello to second gear in that one. Awesome. That guy was amazing giving me the draft. He just secured me getting by. He could have moved over straight away and then given that other guy the draft, and meaning that we would have went side by side into turn one. Legend. And he definitely wasn't defending because I haven't done any dive bombs on him all race, so he knows I wasn't going to try out and stupid. Cool guy, cool guy. We'll follow him for now, but if we get the opportunity, we may go for a little move. Let's just stay close on him. I've done that once before on Spa. It was a Formula 4 race. Oh, he's defending already? No. I don't want him to think I'm going to pass him. Yeah, I followed a guy on Spa in an F4 race for the entire thing. I think it was like 20 minutes. I was just watching him, and I did not want to show my hand whatsoever. No dives, nothing. And on the last lap, I brutally attacked him. Every opportunity, jumped up his inside, and I went to vicious defending. Chap didn't know I had it in me. He sent me a message after. He's like, man, I like what you just did. We're definitely going to use a bit of second gear here. Super easy on the throttle. Point at the trees. Keep that car straight. Loving this car and track combo. Super cool. Let's just get a nice little exit out of here now. See that car on that last corner? When you over push it, you just end up in the dust. And I suppose it's okay in GT3 because you could just come back on the track. But in Formula, like I said, it's like a train on tracks. You touch the dirt in Formula, your car just whips around and you're gone. If you're driving fast, that is. Trail braking's feeling a bit better. Force feedback is feeling excellent. Oh, we used too much of the track. The rear left just said a little hello to the dirt. Not a fan of that. Car behind is 0.1. You smell that? Smell a dive bomb. I'm going to stay on the right, get his hopes up, move over to the left. Let's protect from any kind of switchback, and we're clear. Yeah, he's flashing me. Why is he flashing me? You mad, bro? Why would he flash me? That was like clean what I did. Wasn't even on the limit of dirtiness. Like, I could go way more dirty before it gets like, you know, suspectly kind of sus, you know? That was basic. I was over on the right, moved over on the left. He had zero overlap on me. We weren't even fighting. See, that's one thing I miss about well, not miss, but like I was missing when I was in Formula. It's like people could just flash you when they're upset. You moved over. I was gonna send it on you. You placed your car perfectly, which meant I couldn't go for a move. In Formula, you can't flash someone. Oh, thank the Lord for ABS. I have my max brakes at the 82. Look at that brake trace. Dude can flash all he wants. Oh, he's going to be flashing after this defense up here for sure. P6, slow down. Come on, P6. He's out of the draft now. Nice. Oh, no flashing. You know what that means, guys. We weren't defending hard enough. Did you ever do a corner and it just goes well? Smooth. It wasn't like, you know, quali pace. It just went well. The load, the balance, exit. It's like a good bolognese. Cars behind are fighting a little bit. I saw headlights where they shouldn't be, going down the inside. Just keep up the pace, boys. I'm sure we can crystallize this P7 into a good result. This is the second last lap, I believe. Very proud of this performance so far. Lars has been giving us some nice pressure behind. Anytime we make a mistake, he's all over us. What a really fun race this was. Road America always produces some super fun races. 0.6 to the car ahead. It's not over till it's over, boys. This is the part where you tuck in your elbows. You try and make yourself super streamlined. Let's catch this fool. The more we focus on catching the guy ahead, the less we're focused on the car behind. So psychologically, it's good for us. 0.3, guys. It ain't over till it's over. If I remember correctly, though, he's quite the spicy defender. There's the white flag with the Daniel Newman racing lights. Before anyone asks, they are Philips Hue play bars. I got two of them and one Philips Hue bulb, bayonet cap. It's just plugged into a little lamp holder, plug-in lamp holder. Oh boys, this is on, isn't it? This is on. This is very, very much on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. No draft. Come on, he's punching a huge hole through the... There we go. I feel it. I can feel it coming, baby. God loves a trier. Lars is right behind us now. Mouth is foaming right now. He's like, P7, P7, I want P7. Oh, cheeky off track. Amaric. That's a nice name. What is this up here? What's this dude doing? Back marker damage. Oh, I wonder if it's going to interfere with our race. I wonder if it's going to interfere with our race. Is it 2 seconds to Ole? There's a guy in P9 called James Speed. That's really cool. The second name of Speed. I always think either he's super lucky and has the name of Speed, or he's just someone in witness protection. It's not even a person. It's just like it's just a computer that all the people in witness protection can use. James Speed. I'm only joking. It's a really cool second name. There was an F1 driver with that name, I believe, Scott Speed. We're getting super close to this dude now. Last chance saloon. Woohoo! We're close, but no cigar. Hey. Good race, brother. That was fun. Nice. Oh, we got a lot of people stopping down here. Amazing stuff. Right, we have a bonus incident. So I was chatting to a few of the boys after. Nino is one of the dudes who is part of this squabble right now. That car up ahead is a back marker. And then we have two guys fighting here. This is P1 and P2. No fight. They want to know who's at fault. So we're coming around the last few corners, down the back straight on Road America at the moment, coming up towards Canada corner. This back marker breaks out of the way. I'm going to stay unbiased here. Heavy defendant. Bit argy-bargy. Let's play it again in slow motion, okay? So here we have the back marker breaking. This guy's following clearly. He should be able to see this back marker breaking at the moment. He will pass him. He can see him on the delta. And he's looking for a move on the inside. He now sees the back marker. This car on the left does move over to the right a little bit. Kind of forcing him to kind of clip that back marker. Was he forced? He had space on the left. Kind of going into... He's forced now to take the outside line into this corner up here, in which we have some pretty fair defending. He kind of turns in a little bit. He holds his line fairly well on the inside, kind of bumping him off a jar a little bit and giving himself quite the distance. What do you guys think? You let me know down below. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. If anything, I think that this car here, he was a little bit over eager to get that inside line. Unfortunately, the back marker was where the back marker was. The car ahead was kind of moving in over the right. So, you know, was he trying to pinch or something like that? This is hard racing. This is for first place. And if you kind of let people by, you don't get first. So let me know down below what you think. And again, thanks for watching, guys.